Welcome back to the school tutorial. In this third part, I'll be continuing the interior by showing you how to decorate all of the classrooms and corridors, as well as building the principal's office and the library. Let's not waste any more time, and let's finish this build. Here are some extra materials that you will need, in addition to the ones I showed you in part 2. And next up, I'm just going to add some more lockers by the stairs here. So for that, I'm going to grab myself a light grey shulker box. And I'm just going to place 6 like so. And then just in that corner there, I'm going to grab myself a cauldron and some spruce leaves. I'm just going to place a cauldron in the corner there with 3 leaves on top for a nice little plant. And the next, I'm going to grab myself some more burnt signs. And just here, I'm just going to put classrooms. I'm going to do a little arrow underneath. And just there, I'm going to put library and toilets, like so. So now on to decorating the library area. For this, firstly, I'm going to grab myself some light grey concrete. I'm also going to get myself some bookshelves and some grey carpet. And then just starting here, firstly, I'm just going to place 4 bookshelves like so. And the next to that, I'm going to add 2 light grey concrete, followed by 4 bookshelves, and then another 2 light grey concrete, 4 bookshelves, and then finally 2 light grey concrete on the end there. I'm just going to neaten that off with some carpet on top, like so. I'm going to add some more bookshelves on the other side. So for that, I'm going to add 2 light grey concrete here, followed by 2 bookshelves, and the next to it, I'm going to add 2 light grey concrete, followed by 2 bookshelves, 2 light grey concrete, 4 bookshelves, 2 light grey concrete, 4 bookshelves, and then finally 2 light grey concrete like so. And then I'm just going to top that off with some light grey carpet, just to neaten that bit off. And I'm also going to add another fancy rug design here, the same one that we've done before. So just grab the red, orange and yellow carpet out again. And then just starting from this point here, I'm going to place 2 red carpet, 1 orange, 2 yellow, 1 red, 2 orange, 1 yellow, and then finally 2 red to finish that design. And the next, for the library desk, just there where the librarian sits. From this point, I'm going to place 5 light grey concrete going along, followed by 2 just there. And I'm also going to put an iron trap door in the corner there. And I'm also going to add a lever, again, so you can open and close it. And then I'm also going to add another laptop, so I'm going to grab myself a stone pressure plate. Just going to put that in the middle. And then I'm going to grab another iron trap door, place that just behind the pressure plate. I'm also going to add a stone button. I'm going to place one next to the stone pressure plate like so. And then I'm going to grab another lever to flick that trapdoor up. And then finally, I'm going to grab myself a painting. I'm just going to put that in front of the iron trapdoor, just there. And then for one final detail, I'm just going to add a smooth quartz slab there with an iron trapdoor behind and a white banner in front for a chair, which will complete the library area. And the next, for the toilets. So I've got some burnt signs to begin with. Here I'm just going to put toilets on the sign here. And then I'm just going to put boys, girls. And then for each toilet room, you're going to need some light grey concrete. You're going to need a black glass pane there, iron trap door, a lever, a hopper, a tripwire hook, an iron trap door, and finally a water bucket. For the first toilet area, with this light grey concrete, I'm just going to place 2 there, leave a gap, place another 2. I'm just going to extend that so it's 4 blocks high in total. And then each gap is going to be a cubicle. So I'm just going to place 1 hopper in between for a toilet. And then I'm also going to grab myself a stone button. I'm just going to place 1 above each of the hoppers like so. I'm also going to add an iron trap door, followed by a lever inside so you can open and close the doors. So just going to do that for each cubicle. Just like so here. And then with this black stained glass pane, I'm just going to add one in these gaps. And then for some sinks, I'm going to add light grey concrete, leave a gap, light grey concrete. Oh, need to get a cauldron as well. Let's place 2 cauldrons in the middle. Fill them up with some water, followed by 2 tripwire hooks. And then for a little hand dryer, I'm just going to add a hopper there with a trapdoor on top. I'm just going to mirror everything we've done in this room with this other room here. So again, placing these walls going up like that. And then 3 iron trapdoors. Hoppers going into the wall like so. Also going to add the stone buttons above. And then with the black glass, placing this in between. And also remembering to add the levers. And then adding another sink, placing 2 light grey concrete with 2 cauldrons in the middle. Filling up those with some water, followed by 2 tripwire hooks and a hopper with a trapdoor on top for a hand dryer. And that will complete the school toilets. So with the toilets done, that is all of the interior decorated for the ground floor here. So now it's time to get all of the classrooms and corridors decorated. So if I just head to the first floor to begin with. Firstly, I'm just going to grab myself some light grey shulker boxes, because this is what we're going to use for the lockers. And starting from this point, I'm just going to place 5 going along like that. I'm just going to place another 2 rows above. And I'm just going to repeat that another 3 more times for the first set of lockers here. Which will give you something that looks like this. And then I'm also going to add another fancy rug design. So for that, same one that we've done before. Just grab the carpets we need for that. And then just starting from this point, I'm going to count up 1, 2. Then go 1 to the left. I'm just going to place 1 on the carpet there, leave a gap, place another one. And then do the same pattern as we've done before. 1 orange, 2 yellow, 1 red, 2 orange, 1 yellow, 2 red. Just like that. And on this level, I'm also going to add some extra plants and stuff. So I'm just going to grab myself a cauldron and some spruce leaves. So for the first plant, if I just align with this middle section here, I'm just going to place 1 cauldron there with 3 spruce leaves on top. I'm then going to do the same thing for this area over here. So lining up with the middle bit, following that along. 1 cauldron down, 3 spruce leaves on top. And the next, I'm going to grab some birch signs. And I'm just going to label what each of the rooms are going to be. So this room here, that is going to be food tech. And then the second room's going to be English. The third one's going to be for maths. And then the fourth one here is going to be for geography. And the fifth one here is going to be for history. And there we have it. That is all of the corridor for the first floor all done. So now time to decorate the corridor for the second floor here. So for this, firstly, I'm going to add some more lockers. So with these light grey shulker boxes, just on these 4 walls you see along here, just going to place 5 in the middle. And then place another 2 rows on top of that. And just repeating that for these other 3 walls, like we've done with the level below. We should leave you with 4 sets of lockers like this. And the next, we're going to add our fancy rug design once more. So again, from this point, I'm going to go up by 2, then to the left. 1 bit of red carpet there, leave a gap, another bit of red carpet. And then we're going to go in with the orange, then the yellow, the red, the orange, the yellow, and then the red. For a nice little fancy rug design. And the next, I'm also going to add some more plants with these cauldrons. So I'm just going to line the middle bit of these lockers up to the wall here. And then cauldron, 3 spruce leaves on top. And then doing the same thing again. And then once more on this side. Like so. And now it's time to label the classrooms for this floor. So this classroom is going to be art and design. And the second one here, this is actually going to be a PE changing room. Just so people can get changed for when they go into the sports hall that we built earlier. And the third classroom in this floor is going to be music and drama. And then the next one is going to be ICT and computing. And then one in the end is going to be science. So with all the science place, that is the second floor's corridor all done. Now it's time to start decorating all of these classrooms. So I'm just on the first floor here to begin with. I'm then going to grab myself some black concrete and an iron trap door. And these materials are going to be for a TV screen in each classroom. So every classroom is going to have one. So if I just show you in the food tech room, just from this point here, second block up, I'm just going to place 5 going along like that. And I'm just going to extend that up by another 2 rows, like so. And on the top and the bottom, I'm just going to add 5 iron trap doors for a TV screen there. So I'm just going to do this for every classroom. So again, if I show you once more, an English block, placing 5 like that, and then placing another 2 rows. And then iron trap doors on the top and bottom. So yeah, just going to do that for every classroom. So by the end, every classroom should have a TV screen in it. So that should be all the rooms on the first and second floor, apart from the changing room, of course. Next up, I'm then going to grab myself some white shulker boxes and also some grey carpet. And then just in each classroom, just along the back, I'm just going to place 8 shulker boxes going along like that. And on top, I'm going to add some grey carpet. So each classroom is going to have its own set of drawers at the back. So again, just going to do that for every classroom. So by the end, every classroom should have white cabinets at the back. Next up, I'm now going to show you how to decorate the English, Maths, Geography and History classrooms, because these are pretty much going to look the same. So first up, I'm going to grab myself some smooth quartz stairs and also some polished deep slate stairs. So if I show you in the English classroom to begin with, I'm just going to place 2 stairs like that, leave a gap, another 2, leave a gap, and then another 2. And I'm just going to repeat this once more, leaving a gap of 2. And then for the next time, I'm only going to repeat this for the first 2, like that. So that's going to form the chairs. And then for the tables, I'm going to add 1 upside down deep slate tile stair, like so, and then another one to join it, which will give us a nice little table design there. So I'm just going to place one of these tables in front of each of the chairs here. So by the end, you should have something that looks like this. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing for the other 3 classrooms here. So I'm going to do the same thing for the Maths, Geography and History classrooms. So feel free to repeat that part of the video. So as you see, each room should have 8 desks in total. And then if we go back to the English room here, next I'm going to show you how to make the teacher's desk. So I'm going to grab myself another white shulker box here. And just from this point, I'm going to place 2 facing forward like that. And I'm also just going to place another 2 shulker boxes going out like that. And then I'm going to grab myself some grey carpet. I'm just going to put 1 on the end there, followed by 2 on the left. And the next, I'm then going to grab myself a stone pressure plate. Just going to put 1 there. Then I'm also going to grab myself a Bert sign. I'm just going to shift and place that behind it like so. And then I'm going to grab myself a painting. And I'm just going to put one in front of the sign there for a teacher's laptop there. And then for a chair, I'm going to get myself a smooth stone slab. I'm going to place that there. Then behind it, I'm just going to place a light grey banner, which will complete the teacher's desk. So I'm just going to duplicate that in the other 3 classrooms along here. So placing a desk in the maths, geography and history classrooms. So by the end, these classrooms should have a desk in them. Next up, I'm going to add some banners to each of these classrooms for a little bit of extra decoration here. So for the English classroom, firstly, I'm going to grab myself a white banner and some grey and white dye, and also a loom. So for this banner, white dye in, grey dye in, I'm going to choose this brick pattern, and then I'm just going to border that with some white, like so. And this is going to give us a banner that's going to look like a bit of writing. So I'm just going to place one 4 blocks up, just above that desk there. And then I'm going to leave a gap of 3 and then place another banner like that. I'm just going to mirror that on the other side. So that'll complete the English classroom. And then for the maths banners, firstly you're going to need 4 orange banners plus 8 white dye. And also 4 orange dye. So for the maths banners, firstly, I'm going to show you how to create a minus sign. So for that, one stripe like that, followed by an orange border going around. And then for the plus sign, one line going straight down, another line going across, one orange border. That'll give us our plus sign. And then next for a divide sign, one diagonal going down there, one dot at the top right, another dot at the bottom left, and then an orange border. And then for the times, and the next for the multiply sign, orange banner and white dye in, one diagonal, another diagonal, and then an orange border going all the way around here. So I'm just going to place, firstly, if we start with the minus, just going to place that banner there, leave a gap of 3, add the plus sign, and then just mirroring the position on the other side, I'm going to add a divide, leave a gap of 3, and then a times like so, which will complete the maths area. And the next up for the geography banner. So for this, I'm going to create a kind of like earth symbol banner. So for that, I'm going to grab myself a green banner. And I'm also going to need 2 light blue dye and 3 black dye. 2 light blue dye and 3 black dye. And also just get the loom back as well. For this banner, firstly, I'm just going to add the light blue dye in to begin with. And first, you're just going to add a brick pattern like so. And the next, I'm going to add 4 stripes. And then in the black, stripe at the top, stripe at the bottom, and then a border going all the way around here. And then I'm just going to place one banner just on top of the desk there, leaving a gap of 3, placing another one, and then mirroring the position on the other side. That'll complete the geography classroom. And then for the history classroom, I'm going to grab myself some item frames. I'm just going to place one above the desk like that, leave a gap of 3, place another one, and then mirroring the position on the other side. And inside those item frames, I'm going to put a book, and I'm also going to add a totem of undying, as it looks to me like some sort of historical artifact. So I'm just going to put a totem of dying in 2 item frames, followed by a book in another. And that'll complete the history classroom. So that's 4 classrooms fully done already. Next up, to decorate the food tech area. Firstly, I'm going to grab myself some cauldrons and some more white shulker boxes. Now firstly, on each side, I'm just going to place 2 cauldrons to begin with. followed by 2 white shulker boxes. Next up, I'm then going to grab myself a furnace for some ovens. And firstly, I'm just going to place 1 furnace there and 1 furnace in the other direction. Just going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm also going to add a furnace to the left and to the right here. And the next, I'm going to add 1 shulker box facing that way on that side, another one facing the other way. Doing that on both sides for some kitchen cabinets. And the next, I'm going to place 2 more cauldrons going out on each side. And that's going to be followed by 4 shulker boxes going out like so. And on the other side, placing 2 shulker boxes going in that direction. And the next, with a furnace, I'm just going to place 1 in that direction, 1 in the other direction, doing the same thing on the other side. And then adding some more cabinets, but adding some more shulker boxes like this. And then for some stovetops, on top of each furnace, I'm just going to add a trapdoor, just like this. And the next, I'm also going to fill up the sinks. I'm going to grab myself a water bucket. And I'm just going to place water in each cauldron, like so here. I'm also going to grab myself some tripwire hooks. And I'm just going to place 2 above each of these cauldrons for some taps. And then to finish off these kitchen cabinets, I'm going to grab some grey carpet. I'm just going to put grey carpet on top of each of the shulker boxes, apart from these 2 at the front. So leaving these 2 blank. And you're probably wondering why I'm keeping these areas blank. Well, I'm keeping them blank because I need to leave room for some lovely cake here. Now just on the end here, oh, we don't actually need a bit of carpet. I'm going to add another laptop. For this laptop, I'm going to grab myself a stone pressure plate. I'm going to place that there. And then grab another painting. 2 temporary blocks like that. And I'm just going to place the painting like so. And then for some final decoration for the food tech room, I'm just going to go downstairs and steal the canteen banner there. I'm just going to place 4 of these in the room here. So I'm just going to place 1 above that sink. And then 1 above the other sink. And doing the same thing on the other side. Which will complete our food tech room. So that is all of the classrooms for the bottom floor, all done. So now moving on to decorate the classrooms on the top floor here. So let's start with the science classroom. So for that, I'm going to grab myself some smooth quartz stairs, also some stone slabs. Firstly, I'm just going to place 3 stairs on each side. Then I'm going to leave a gap of 2 and place another 2 lots of stairs like that. And then followed by another gap of 2 and 1 lot of stairs on the left. And then with these smooth stone slabs, I'm just going to place 3 in front for some tables here. And of course, it wouldn't be a science lab without a brewing stand. So I'm just going to grab 1 of those. And I'm just going to place 1 in the middle of each desk here. And the next, I'm going to add some grey shulker boxes. And I'm just going to add a little cabinet here. So I'm just going to place 8 like that. And the next, for the teacher's desk, I'm going to grab myself some white shulker boxes. I'm just going to place 3 go in, out like that. Oh, I just destroyed it. Place that one again. And the next, I'm going to grab myself some grey carpet. I'm just going to place 1 on each side. And the next, I'm going to add myself another laptop. So I'm going to add myself a stone pressure plate in the middle, followed by a Bert sign behind that. And another painting. And then I'm also going to add myself another chair. So I'm going to add a smooth stone slab there. Iron door. Like so. And then a light grey banner in front of it. Now complete the science classroom. Now moving on to decorating the ICT area. For this area, firstly, I am going to grab myself some polished deep slate slabs and also some polished deep slate stairs. So first, if I just start on the right hand side here, with a polished deep slate stair, I'm just going to place 1 stair like that. And I'm just going to place 5 slabs in the middle. And then I'm going to add 1 stair on the end. 1 table just like that. And then on the other side, I'm going to add 1 stair, followed by 8 slabs in the middle. And a stair just on the end there. I'm also going to add a table in the middle here. So from this point, I'm just going to add 1 stair like that, followed by another stair to the left, and then mirroring that on the other side for a nice little table there. And next up, I'm going to add loads of laptops. So for that, I'm going to grab myself a heavy pressure plate and a painting to begin with there. So with these pressure plates, I'm just going to place 5 on this side, whilst leaving a gap in between each of them. And then just with some temporary blocks, I'm just going to place some in a checkered pattern like that, which will allow me to add the paintings with ease. Then I can just get rid of those. That'll give us our first set of laptops. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to place this time 4 pressure plates. And then again, adding some temporary blocks. And then with a painting, adding 1 in front of each pressure plate. Just there. And then finally, for some laptops in the middle there, I'm going to grab myself an oak trapdoor. I'm just going to place firstly 1 on that side, flip it up, and then 1 on the other side and flip it up. And then with a painting, I'm just going to shift and place 1 there, shift and place 1 on the other side. And then I'm going to add a heavy pressure plate to form the laptops in the middle there. And then for the chairs, let's grab myself a smooth stone slab again. I'm just going to place a slab in front of where each laptop is. So just doing that. And then next, I'm also going to grab myself an iron door. I'm just going to place 1 behind each slab, like so here. And then in front of each iron trap door, I'm going to grab myself a light grey banner. I'm just going to place 1 in front of each door to finish off all these chairs here. And then finally, for the teacher's desk, I'm going to grab myself some white shulker boxes. And again, I'm just going to place 3. Just go along here, just like that. I'm going to grab myself some grey carpet. I'm going to place 1 on each end. Then I'm going to add the teacher's laptop here. So stone pressure plate there. But sign behind that. And then with a painting, adding 1 just like so. And then for the teacher's chair, grab myself another smooth stone slab, place 1 there, door behind it, and also a light grey banner in front. And that'll complete the ICT computing room just here. Next up, for the music and drama room. For this, firstly, in this corner here, I'm going to add a deep slate stair like so. I'm just going to place 7 slabs next to it. And then on the end, I'm going to add a deep slate stair. And then I'm going to get some more of these heavy weighted pressure plates. And I'm just going to place 5 going along here, leaving a gap in between. Then I'm going to do the same thing that we've done with the computing room. So I'm just going to place some random blocks diagonally like that. So it makes it easier to place these paintings. So that'll give us some more laptops there. And then I'm going to do the same chair designs. So placing a slab in front of each of these laptops, followed by an iron door behind each of these slabs. And then a light red banner in front of those iron doors. And the next, I'm going to add just some more seats at the back here. So I'm going to grab myself a smooth quartz stair. I'm just going to place 3 like that, leave a gap, place another 3. And the reason why I'm leaving some chairs here is because, firstly, you get a good view of the TV screen. And there's also going to be a good view to the mini stage that's going to be here for all those students who want to perform music or drama in this classroom. So for that, I'm going to grab myself some smooth stone. And from this point, I'm going to cut across 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. On that block, I'm going to place 1 bit of smooth stone. Extend that across by 2 blocks. I'm just going to add another 3 in front. Then I'm going to grab myself some stone stairs. I'm just going to place stairs going all the way around where this smooth stone is. And then next, I'm going to add a little mini piano on top there. So for that, I'm just going to grab myself deep slate tile stairs. I'm going to place 2 upside down ones like so. And then with a black banner, placing 2 just above. I'm also going to add some speakers. So I'm going to grab myself some black wool and a stone button. Let's grab some of those. So I'm going to add 2 black wool on the left, leaving a gap of 3. Then another 2. Then I'm going to place some buttons there to complete those large speakers. Next, I'm going to show you how to create this music sign banner here. So for that, you need to grab yourself a white banner and also 3 black dye and 2 white dye. Oh, let's get the loom out as well. So for this, firstly, white banner in, black dye in. I'm going to choose this middle stripe there. Next, I'm just going to choose this top corner pattern just there. Next, switching in with the white dye, I'm going to choose this fancy pattern, followed by a corner pattern using the black dye, just like that. And to finish the banner off, I'm just going to do a white border going all the way around here. And then with this banner, firstly, I'm just going to place 1 just there, and then another 1 opposite. And then I'm going to leave a gap of 5 and also place another 1 just there, which will complete the music and drama room. Next up, we've only got 1 more classroom to do, and that is the art and design room. First up, for this, I'm going to grab myself some smooth stone slabs here. Starting from this point, I'm just going to place 4 slabs just like that. Then I'm going to leave a gap of 5 and then place another 4 slabs just to form 2 blocks just there. And then I'm just going to place 10 slabs to join these 2 points together for a table. I'm just going to repeat that design once more. So I'm going to leave a gap of 3 and then do the exact same thing that we just did. So that'll give us 2 large tables. And then for some chairs, I'm going to grab myself some deep slate stairs, polished ones. I'm just going to place 4 chairs on each side of the table here. Just like so. And I'm also going to grab myself a heavy weighted pressure plate. I'm just going to place 1 in front of each chair here. That's going to act like a bit of paper. Like so. And the next I'm going to add a shelf. So I'm going to grab myself an iron trapdoor. And then from this point, I'm just going to go up 1 block. And I'm just going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Go along like that. And then on the shelf, first I'm just going to add 2 flower pots like so. And this just fill those with some flowers here. Grab a dandelion and a poppy. You've got to love the classic Minecraft flowers there. So I'm just going to put 2 just there. And the next up, I'm going to grab myself a red shulker box, a yellow shulker box, a blue shulker box, and a black shulker box. I'm just going to place the black one there, blue one there, yellow on top of the blue, and then a red one. For some storage boxes where stuff like paint is stored and other stuff. And then finally, I'm going to add some artwork banners just on the wall here. For this, I'm going to grab myself an orange banner, a blue banner, and also a light blue banner. And I'm also going to need yellow dye, some purple dye, and also some light blue dye. So just get the loom out as well. So for the first artwork, light blue banner in with the purple dye. I'm just going to choose this diamond pattern here. For the next one, orange banner in, yellow dye in, and then I'm just going to choose this triangle like so. And for the final artwork, blue banner in, light blue dye in. I'm going to choose this stripy pattern there. And then I'm just going to place these banners along the wall here. So in the middle, let's place the yellow and orange one. And then leaving a gap, I'm going to add the stripy one on the right. And then on the left, I'm going to add the diamond pattern like so. Some nice artworks. And next up, the last thing I'm going to show you how to build is the principal's office. And got a little bit of a confession. I actually forgot to put it in the first place. I can't believe I forgot the principal's office. So it's about time I fix that. So I'm just on the top floor here. And if I just go to the right hand side, just over here near the science classroom is. Firstly, I'm just going to grab myself some white concrete. And then just from this point, I'm just going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks going along like that. And I'm just going to extend that going all the way up to the top. Just like so there. Then I'm going to leave a gap of 2 and then place 5 going up. Like so there. And then I'm going to grab myself a black stained glass pane and a deep slate tile wall. I'm just going to place a black stained glass pane on the bottom, followed by a deep slate tile wall and 3 more panes on the top for another door there. And then I'm going to grab myself a birch sign. And just on the right hand side of the door there, I'm just going to put principal's office like so. So if I just head inside here, I'm going to grab myself some light grey carpet. And just where these shulker boxes are, these are now going to become filing cabinets. So I'm just going to delete the middle ones and replace them with free carpet like so. And I'm just going to add 5 on the top. And next, I'm also going to add some extra windows here. So I'm just going to punch out a 3x3 square just on the end there. Then I'm going to leave a gap and then punch out another 3x3 square. And then I'm going to grab some more black stained glass panes. I'm just going to fill these up. Just like so there. Add a bit more light. And the next, for the principal's desk, sticking with this glass. From this point, I'm going to count down 1, 2 blocks. Then I'm going to place 1 glass there, followed by 2 on the right. And then on top, I'm going to grab myself some white carpet. I'm just going to place 1 on each end. And then this will be followed by a stone pressure plate in the middle. Because that's going to be for the laptop. So I'm going to put a birch sign behind that. And then I'm going to grab myself a painting. And I'm just going to put the painting, I'm just going to shift and put it in front of the sign there. And then for the principal's chair, I'm going to grab myself some smooth stone slab there, placing that down with an iron door behind it. And then I'm also going to grab myself a yellow banner to put in front of the door there for the principal's chair. And the next, I'm then going to grab myself some smooth quartz stairs. And I'm just going to place 2 just there for some seats where people who have been naughty or done something or even want to get rewarded can come in and talk to the principal. But yeah, with the chairs placed, that is the principal's office all done. So the final thing I'm going to show you today is how to decorate the PE changing room, which is going to be this room here. First up, I've changed my mind. Let's temporarily remove these lights. I want to place them in different positions later. So first I'm just going to grab myself some light grey concrete. And then just from this point, I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks across. I'm going to place 1 bit of concrete on that block. And I'm going to extend that out by another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. And I'm just going to extend this whole row going up. Just like so there. And then going around, I'm going to place from this point another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks going across. So 5 blocks like that. And then I'm going to extend that up as well. Next, I'm then going to grab myself some deep slate tile walls. For some doors of these changing rooms, I'm going to place 1 row going up there. And another row over here. And the next, I'm going to grab myself some birch signs. And here, I'm just going to put girls for the girls' changing rooms. And I'll put boys over here for the boys' changing rooms. And yes, there is a window here, which is not appropriate. So I'm going to use these signs to act like some sort of blind. Because, you know, you need privacy in the changing room, right? And the next, I'm then going to grab myself some smooth stone slabs. And just from this point here, I'm going to place 6 going across like so. And I'm going to place 6 on the other side. I'm then going to grab myself some tripwire hooks. I'm just going to place 6 on that wall, followed by 6 going along here. And the next, moving to the girls' changing rooms with these smooth stone slabs. From this point, I'm going to place 5 going along like that. And then I'm going to place 7 going along on this side. And then with these tripwire hooks, I'm going to place 5 there, 7 on the other side. And then next, I'm then going to grab the lanterns again. And I'm just going to place 2 just in the change room there. So there should be a gap of 3 like so. And I'm going to place another 1 just there, gap of 3, and another 1 in the boys' changing rooms. And then finally, I'm just going to add 6 on this wall as well. There you have it. With the changing rooms all done, that is the school all fully decorated here. And there we have it. That is the school all fully built here. And I hope you are pleased with your final result. And as always, if you did enjoy this tutorial, I'd really appreciate a little click on that like button, as it really does help me out, and I'd highly appreciate that. But yeah, thanks for joining me on building this, and hopefully I'll see you another time. Have a good day.